What is going on? What is going on? I am Trans Gamer Live, and you are watching this video. Now, I kind of went away from my rules that this artist would never, ever. There's a few artists that I would never put on this channel, but this is one that I vowed never to put on this channel because of his him being homophobic and also transphobic. But this is one of his older ones, and I decided to flip the script for one time or another. His new stuff, besides this song, I will not do, but this song, in the I mean, he's gonna state his points, but then I have other points that I'm gonna state on top of this, and hopefully this makes sense. If not, I'm sorry, but this person won't never be on my my stuff ever again. So let's get into Tom MacDonald, Whiteboy.
I cannot feel guilty for that I didn't do, but I can understand the reasons why you think that I should. Yeah, I'm white, but I never put your neck in no noose, and I never burnt a cross or hid my face with a hood. You can't just label me racist, cause I'm related to people who did some terrible way back before I was alive. My parents brought me up to treat everyone as an equal. I refuse to feel ashamed cause of my pretty blue eyes. A Nazi, white supremacist, anyone who labels me as that because of my family genetics. The hatred for Caucasians is so pathetic. Go be proud that you're black, but don't hate me for some credit. I'm not the white devil, neo-Nazi, cop trying to pull the trigger. You can call me what you want, but I'd still never say the white race as a whole ain't the enemy. There's racist white people, but we're far from that collectively.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy. White boy, white noise. I can't say it with my white voice. White boys.
Why? Here's the thing. It's like what Morgan Freeman said. You know, the way that we get away from all of this is by not mentioning it, by forgetting about it, by pushing it so far aside that we make friends out of every race. Why does this song have to come up? Why does this song have to be pushed that, yes, it's a white boy? We know you're not racist. Come on. Supposedly. Okay? You're far white wing that you state in other places that you're not racist, you're not, you're not all of this, but you want to bring everybody together, but you're homophobic and transphobic. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing here? And he's going to mention a few names later on in this song, but I want to bring your attention to one whenever he says it.
White lies don't tell me how to see it through my white eyes.
If a black man is sipping on some cognac sitting next to me, I don't assume that every black's favorite drink is Hennessy. I don't dislike Tanisha cause her first name isn't Stephanie. Not only is that wrong, it's a waste of energy. Ivory or ebony, 45 or 17, we all bleed the same. Martin Luther King or Kennedy. They're angry, I'm reciting the
Okay, now he did say some facts. I mean, you know, no matter what color, and like I said, I'll call bullshit on both sides. Yes, after here's a whole dynamic. Here's a whole dynamic, and I'm being truthful here. Where was this? Uh, you didn't see much of this. I didn't even know about Tom MacDonald until after Trump got out of office because somebody shared one of his songs. But here's the thing. You look at what you know what he's saying in this. Yes, some of it makes sense. Some of it, no matter whether you're 17 to 45, Kennedy or Martin Luther King, we all bleed the same. Kennedy and Martin Luther King was assassinated. That's where he's drawing that one from bleeding the same. And yes, we do need to get along with each other, but we need to get along with everybody. Not just one person, not just one type of minority, not just two types of minorities. We need to get along with everybody. Okay? I bring my gender from my ancestors, my Native American ancestors. My dad was Comanche, my mom was Cherokee. So, yeah, I'm bringing them from that. And we are known as Two Spirit. Okay? So, yes, whenever I say Trans Gamer Live, yes, that's who I am. Trans gamer. I am transgender. And this guy, I mean, he's so far white wing, it doesn't make sense. But yes, with stuff like racism, we need to get rid of it. We need to, take take all of this racism and just throw it away. We need to get rid of it. We need to train our officers. We need to train our governments and stuff like that to where it's not just only regular racism. It's not systemic racism. We don't have that no more. And we shouldn't have it. That's the reason why we need to train everybody that takes office. Hey, look, there's no more systemic racism. We need to get that out. Also, we need to have term limits on everybody. If the president can have term limits, if the vice president can have term limits, and stuff like that, Congress needs term limits. We don't need a person there for 80 years, 90 years making money. We need new ideas, better ideas, solid ideas. That's the reason why we're getting to where we're at in America nowadays. And I believe, and this is just what I believe, is that the reason why we still have systemic racism and the reason why we have racism is because we have older people in the Congress, in the Capitol. We're not letting the younger people in because everybody's so brand focused on like Mitch McConnell or Chuck Schumacher, whatever his name is, Nancy Pelosi, and all these other ones. We're so brand loyal to these people because they've been in there and everybody feels comfortable with them in there. Well, most people do. And but what we need is to get every, 10, 15 years, have a new batch of people come in and get this to where we're not screwing up more lives. We're ending the racism, the systemic racism, and stuff like that. And that's what I'm trying to say, is that we need, as a whole, to come together, not bring people apart. The only reason why I don't allow Tom MacDonald's music on my channel is because he's homophobic. If he would turn his life around and see everybody as a person and seeing everybody as an equal instead of trying to, and this is a thing with everybody, Trump, Abbott, I mean, all of these other people. You think Christianity is, the be all end all of religions. You can't push that on people. Just like you can't push, you can't push anything else on people. You don't see the Buddhist coming up, oh, you need to rub Buddha's belly. You don't see Islam showing up. We all thought Hillary was part of Islam, but, she's not. Do I think she would be a better than what we have? I'm not for sure. But the thing is like I said, we need to regroup, and we need to bring each other together as one type of people called American people. Then maybe the world, China, the world, would stop laughing at us. Let's go.
Facts, he's white and he raps and stole the culture right from the blacks. Okay, he's fire, but we lit the flame, he's siphoning gas. So this corny little honky man, the whitey is whack. You letting history perpetuate the hatred within, and then you paint me with the brush you painted slave owners with. Yeah.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish.
Here's the thing, and people don't realize this, is that the only reason why Tom MacDonald got a chance and built his following was because of people like Vanilla Ice, Eminem. Those two people, even though that there's been several in between, Paul Wall and everybody else, these white rappers, think that they're hot shit, but you look at it from, let's say, would Vanilla Ice do this song? No. Because he knew that, yeah, he had tons of friends, and he didn't see them as being color. He saw them as being his friends, his loves, his homies. Same thing with Paul Wall. Same thing with Eminem. I mean, it's been fact that Dre has to pull Eminem to the side. Hey, look, you can't say that, and then put him back in front of the mic, and then him going.
sister, an auntie, an uncle, and a grandma that I picture when you're openly hating. And God willing, one day I'll have a kid of my own. I refuse to let you blindly hate my wife and my baby, so go ahead and hate the racists. I pray for their extinction. If you wanna hate the white people, just make the distinction between the ones who want the best for everyone regardless, and the ones who build the system just to smother you with hardship. Stop before you say it. I know what you've been thinking. How's a straight white male in 2018? You're making me the villain by demonizing my race for things I didn't do and decisions I didn't make. No one that I call a friend has ever owned a slave, and neither did our dads or our dads' dads. Sakes, acknowledging atrocities were wrongly committed is all that I can offer while I'm wrongly convicted. I would never hate a man for what God gave him in pigments, and I would never plot against him just because he is different. I would never judge a human for the cards he was given, or call him lesser than myself because of the race that he's mixed with.
Never tell a person that he's lower than what he, basically, Tom, you just killed what you're thinking from back then. See, you could have been really nice back then. I'm not for sure your whole story. I never probably will. But what I can understand is this: is that you look at it like this. You're talking about race, and why should we? Here's the thing: why should we talk about race in 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and this year, 2023? Why should we? You're bringing it up to make dollars on it. Are you gonna quit hating people for what they are given? Are you even spiritual, Tom MacDonald? I implore you to come to, write me an email telling me what day, what time, hopefully Sundays, what time and what day that you can come on to, and let's do a freaking podcast. Because I want to ask you these questions, because you think that you're smart, you're intelligent. I don't doubt that you are, because you're making music. But the thing is that you're calling out people. You're making more, and you're making more. This song is totally about race. About him being a white boy and everybody trying to call him out, and everybody saying that they need reparations from way back whenever. I mean, and here's the thing. It's not up to me. It's not up to Tom. It's not up to anybody. The reparations, if there was going to be any, would have came from the government. Okay? That's who said that they was going to do the reparations. Was the government. If you look at history books, that's what it says. Okay, so why are you using your mind trying to put out a song about racism whenever there doesn't need to be a song about racism? There needs to be songs about love, loyalty, respect, everything that this world needs. Bob Marley. World needs to get together. The Beatles, That's how you make a great career. Is that singing songs about, hey, look, the world needs to be together and not being separated, not being segregated. But with you, you're pointing the song directly at you and say, hey, look, don't judge me for what other people have said. They ain't judging you for what you've said. You're acting. Here's the thing, and I guess that's my favorite word. Here's the thing. If I had to choose in between Justin Bieber or Tom MacDonald, because they're both from Canada, I'd choose Justin Bieber. Because at least he knows how to use his music to bring people together and not try to segregate people. Tom MacDonald, like I said, if you want to fight the fight, if you want to talk about this and everything, you know how to get a hold of me. Go down to pillar.io/transgamerlive and actually come and talk to me. Let's go and get this, get a podcast. Let's talk about this, because it seems like you got a lot of hate for a lot of different type of people, but yet you don't want to make songs about bringing people together, but bringing them apart, more apart than what it is. All right, let's go. Some more.
With white people that you hate aren't your neighbors or lawyers. They're the Rockefellers, Rothschild.
He just said it. What is the other two?
Bushes and Royals. They're the
Okay. The Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Bushes, and one other one. I think he said Loyals. Tom. You're dating a Rockefeller. And you're talking about her lineage being racist. Tom. Oh my God. Revelation time. Oh my God. How can you talk about someone that you love and that you're on point with all of this other, then talk about her lineage being racist? That's what I'm trying to say. So the people who are racist and that are slave owners and that are stuff started off with the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Bushes. What? Come on, Tom. Come on. Is this the llama? Carl. No. How come I'm having to say Tom? Like I have to say Carl. Oh my. How can you say that and then expect, yes, you can't get canceled. You ain't a part of no label. You can't get canceled. But, I mean, you look at it this way. Nova walks away from you and says, hey, look, we're done. That's canceling your ass. I mean, literally. I mean, I can't believe, here's the thing. I can't believe you mentioned Rockefeller. and you're dating Nova Rockefeller. I'm thinking that they're close to being married, but yeah, you're dating Nova Rockefeller, and she does all your videos for you. She is your lead video person, and she does so well with you. But you're saying her lineage is. I wonder what the conversation was like whenever she either read that or actually, whenever it came across and she's holding her headphones, bobbing and stuff like that, and then Rockefeller, Rothschild, Bushes, and then she stops and she probably got wide-eyed. You wasn't getting none? But yet, you still made this? Oh, wow. Let's go.
People who monopolized the water and oil and injected your communities with drugs till they spoiled. Got no patience for Nazis, I think they're better off dead. They're fighting hatred with hatred, making the hate more intense. I don't want to.
You said hate more intense. Okay? You wish that Nazis, they're better off dead. That all the hatred and the hate intense. Why is your music so hateful towards the LGBT? Towards anybody that is not you? I don't understand it, Tom. Tom!
Nothing to do with either side of the fence, so don't blindly attack me for wearing braids on my head. Hate the people who believe you put yourselves in the ghetto. Hate the ones who teach their children you ain't cause they said so. Hate the ones who think you're all the same and judge you profusely cause the way that you're portrayed on our news and in movies. Being white and being racist aren't the same, man, I promise. No, it's hard to tell the difference if I'm just being honest. I deserve.
No, being racist and being not is complete. You can completely tell that. Even in movies and stuff like that. But we're not judging you for your braids. Now, myself, I couldn't pull them off. But, I mean, there again, I wouldn't be able to pull off a dress either. Literally and figuratively, I don't think I look good in a dress. I wear regular clothes, but I'm also trans. But that's what I'm saying, is that we're not, you're making this song all about you. It shouldn't be Whiteboy, it should be Tom MacDonald. Because nobody else was thinking about this, not the Asian Americans, not the Native Americans, not the Black Americans, not the white Americans, not anything else. Latinos. I mean, nobody's thinking about this, but you're pushing it. It should be called Tom MacDonald because you're. I love Hobson. And I think Hobson would be like, dude, shut the hell up. Nobody cares about this. But the thing is that you're saying all of this, and then you go back and name your wife's or your girlfriend or fiance's lineage of being racist. Makes no sense.
The chance to show you I'm not part of the problem, and you owe it to yourselves. We got so much in common.
White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy. White boy, white. No, I can't say with my white. White boy, don't say that. White boy, oh you so bad. White boy, you wish you were black. White boy, dear white boy.
I don't know where he came up with this. Why it had to be a thing for him to do. Why it had to be something that he had to get off of his chest. Like I said in the beginning of in the middle of this video is going to be longer than the Jason Aldean one. But, yeah, I mean, literally, he's made it about himself and he don't care about anybody else. Because none of us, not even in 2018, I wasn't even thinking, okay, because me saying that I am Native American and that I go by transgender or go by two-spirited, that I was talking or needing to know about Tom Arnold or MacDonald's Whiteboy. Nobody cares. Nobody. How you the thing about you putting a song out like that, it just shows that you are focusing on race. You are focusing on everything that is hated. And why you want to weaponize such a thing. That's just like stealing a piece of candy from the store, but then going and telling the owner, I didn't do it. He saw you. He's got a camera right on the piece of candy that you stole, but I didn't do it. Why are you getting mad? I don't know. I want to thank everybody for coming in, doing what they do, showing love, showing that we don't need songs about racism because that's only going to bring up racism. Showing that, some people need to learn, need to do more research, and don't need to bring their wife's lineage into their music. Especially whenever he's calling the wife's lineage or girlfriend or fiance's lineage racist. Much love to each and every one of y'all. I will see y'all on the next short reaction or live stream if you go over here. Or if you pay attention to my YouTube page, you can also go to those. Much love to each and every one of y'all. I will see y'all next time.